it feels like you're being trapped behind a wall of glass, right? You're seeking and you're gesturing and you're showing your heart, but the person on the other side just wants to see a monster or a ghost. And so your chest may tighten and your voice may become kind of strained, right? And there's this burning sense of injustice in the midst of all this. This is the origin of that sick and heavy feeling that sits in your stomach for days after a fight. And it's not just that you disagreed, it's more that you were wronged in your very identity. And you feel like your soul has been slandered, right? And because we're social creatures, especially social creatures who crave belonging, the fear of being misread feels like a fear in essence of being cast out. And so we worry that if the world doesn't really see us accurately enough, then we will never be safe. Now, this frustration is really the primary killer of intimacy. Intimacy is that intimacy quality, right? But when someone's misreading you, they're seeing this projection, and they're in a relationship with this caricature of you, which means that you're fundamentally alone in that relationship. You can be sleeping in the same bed perhaps with someone for 20 years, but the thing is, if they still see your tiredness as laziness or your processing time as withdrawing, you're living with a stranger. And the tragedy of being misread is that it creates this cycle of withdrawal. And eventually you just stop trying to be seen. You think, why bother explaining, right? They're just going to think the worst case scenario of me anyway. And so you go silent, not because you're peaceful, but more so because you're defeated. And you've accepted misinterpretation as the unchangeable wall that you have to deal with.